Hello everyone. I am one of the member of the chapter 12 and I am the first presenter of the group and I am Julian Signorio. So before we going to start our discussion, let's know first our specific learning objectives. So at the end of the discussion, the students are able to define duty by Immanuel Kant, compare the ontologist to a consequentialist, and explain what is categorical imperative. So most people believe that all human beings have some duties to other human beings. Duties can be positive, such as the duty to look after one's children, or negative, such as the duty not to murder another human being. So when people use the language of duties, they usually do so in a way that implies that the duty is universal to all human beings. So like do the right thing, do it because it is the right thing to do. Don't do wrong things or avoid them because they are wrong. So the foundation of theories of duties is a theory developed by the German philosopher named Immanuel Kant. So rather than relying on a religion to tell us what our duties are, Kant believed that we can rely on our powers of reason to do so. So some actions and decisions are found on our personal desires. So the center of Kant's theory is of duty is what he termed categorical imperatives. So let we will go to tackle that later. So let's go and start. So if we compare the ontologists with consequentialists, we can see that consequentialists begin by considering what things are good and identify right actions such as the good ones that produce the maximum of those good things, while the ontologists appear to do so it in the other way around. So they first consider what actions are right and proceed from there. So basically, what is the difference between consequentialism and deontological ethics? So consequentialism focuses more on the consequences or results of an actions, while deontological ethics focuses on how actions follow certain moral rules. So the action is judged rather than the consequences of their action. So the biggest proponent of the ontological ethics was named Immanuel Kant, who said that moral rules should be adhered to if universalizing the opposite would make an impossible world. So the centers of Kant's theory of duty is what he termed categorical imperatives. So a categorical imperative tells us what we must do, something irrespective of our personal desires. So other meaning of categorical imperative. So the rule of Immanuel Kant that one must do only, that one can will, that all others should do under similar consequences. So, a central principle of the categorical imperative is that we should treat people as the end, never as the means to an end. So, this means that people should be treated with dignity. So, treating someone as a means to an end involves using them as a tool to achieve something else. So, for example, buying products made by workers who have been paid unacceptably low wages in order to ensure a cheap price for goods, the, ju- the goods they produce is treating the workers as a means to an end and is not fulfilling the duties we have to do to those workers. So buying guaranteed fair trade products. In contrast, recognizes our duty to ensure that the workers who produce our goods earn acceptable wages. So that would be all. So the references of my discussion is are these. And thank you.